Welcome back to the best morning show in the land. It's Eggs Grits with a whole lot of ignorance, brought to you by ChiroSense, located at 4952 Centerpoint Drive, Suite 106, North Charleston, South Carolina. Hit them up, 843-640-3286, and let them know that EGI sent you. ChiroSense, where chiropractic makes sense. Make sure to like, comment, share, and 5-star rate when you catch us on all podcast platforms. And if you want to join the conversation, email us eggsgritsandignorance@gmail.com. Make sure you send us your funny and crazy stories. You know, the crazier, the better, and we got you. All right. So now we're going to just go ahead and get into the show because it's one of those mornings, man. I am up. I done got my workout in. I done got my walk in. I'm ready. I got my ChiroSense shirt on. Went and saw my man Doc. Got the back of line. So I'm ready for anything today. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my team in. My boy all the way from the A, it is Jeff. At that dude, Jeff. What's happening?
What up, good people? What up? Yo, I'm going to tell you what I'm ready for. Mostly.
What you ready for?
It's spring break.
Is it spring break now for you?
Yeah, it's spring break now for me. I'm going back to sleep.
Ah, man. All right. So you got up just to do the show. We appreciate you showing up for us.
I did.
So I appreciate you showing up for us. Some people don't do appreciation. I appreciate you showing up for the people.
That's right. We here. Big Muffins in the building, baby. Big Muffins energy. Get the rest of them in here.
All right. My man all the way from E, what are you got this morning?
Yo.
Son.
Bro, what is that?
Son.
Why the fuck y'all wake me up, yo?
What are you holding?
What are you holding? Like what
last
is it?
Night. I'm still holding last night. Yo.
Yo,
it's been a minute.
All right,
It was a deli all night.
It was
a deli all night.
It was a deli all night.
Look, as long as it wasn't a Glade night.
As long as it wasn't a Glade night, you all right.
I don't know what Sade has to do with anything.
Glade. You remember last episode? Glade, nigga. Glade.
Oh,
Glade.
God.
Oh, Lord.
Okay,
how you don't remember the last episode? That's that bullshit.
I can't remember nothing.
All right, and then, hey, listen.
Hangover juice.
Our dog Key is out today. Still dealing with some technical difficulties. So we had to go get one of the best ladies we knew with the most energy at 6 a.m. She's headed to work anyway. So it is all the way from the Very Necessary Podcast in Columbia, South Carolina. It is Yoshi Girl. What's happening, Yoshi Girl? How you doing this morning, young lady?
Eyes up.
Eyes up?
Eyes up.
That's all we can do is be eyes up.
Time to get the money.
Time to make
the donuts.
Time to make the donuts. I do feel you on that. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I know it's your first time on. Hopefully it's not the last time. But we're gonna open up and we'll start with you. Today is Wednesday. So as you know, Wednesday is a big day for the Crux Media Group family. We have a lot of podcasts that drop on Wednesday, and 2 of the podcasts are right here. So first off, we're going to start with Yoshi Girl. We're going to do we're going to show a little video from their episode, a little promo from their episode. Hold on for y'all. This one real quick.
Could be anywhere. I'm just hoping I'm never like sitting in a church or somewhere where I have to contain myself and somebody riding by playing it, because I just don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Tamu. I like spend my life with you too. All right, come on.
Let me bring it back down. Let me bring it back down.
Wait a minute, Yoshi man. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, while they do. Yeah, Roscoe Speed.
Long as she don't care. When she walks, she gets stares. Bruskin on a yellow bone. DJ, this my favorite song, so I'ma make it thunderstorm. Okay. But see, that's the thing.
You had to do that.
When you play that song, you got to play it in its entirety, but you have to play. No,
look
the
at
best verse. The best verse is Wale.
Oh yeah,
I don't care, hands down.
Yes.
The
best part of the song is at the beginning when he say,
"No,
listen to the track."
No, It's Wale.
Get your attention.
The best
Got your
verse
attention.
is Wale.
I got the fan.
The best verse is Wale. There you go, honey. Get it.
And if you have not checked out the Very Necessary podcast, man, Yoshi, tell us about your podcast.
So we air every Wednesday, and we are a ball of fun. It is Sue, Von the John, and Yosh with the most, and we give you one hell of a show. I'm always on 10. We talk about everything under the sun and moon, and it's just a whole lot of over 40 female ratchetness, crime, spirituality, coming together in oneness. It's whatever.
That's what's up. I'm a huge fan of y'all show. Y'all are always lit every episode. I think that it's one amazing show for, 3 females, professionals, very successful professional ladies, who are doing great things. So this particular episode that we just saw the clip from, what is that episode about? Because it looked like y'all was turned in the studio.
We were, but when are we not? It was our birth anniversary, so as of March 31st, we have been with Crux Media on air for 1 year.
Oh, let's give a round of applause. Good. Listen, let me tell you how big of an accomplishment that is. There's the statistics on it is that most podcasts, about 60 to 70% of podcasts that are started end after 5 episodes. So the fact that you're doing this that you have been going strong for a year, I think people in the podcasting, like people who listen to podcasts and who are not in the podcaster world,
right,
think that all we do is get in and sit down behind a mic and we just start talking.
right.
It's research involved. It's people. You got to, especially when it's multiple people on the podcast. It's aligning schedules. It's now we got to sit down, and then after you have produced this great content, now we have to edit it. Now we gotta do a description, because you got to have a good description. Now you got to name your episode. It's so many steps that go into a podcast, and so to continuously week after week continue to put out great content, I definitely applaud you on what you're doing. So you tell Vaughn and Sue that we here at Eggs, Grits, and Ignorance and all of our fans said very happy birth anniversary to you guys, and many, many more.
Thank you. I will.
All right, you welcome. Jeff, what's happening today on the 2%? 2%.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? So in my spare time, I got to pay bills, so I teach. So one thing that we decided to do, a couple of friends of mine, we decided to start ourselves a podcast called Tales of the 2%, because as many of you don't know, Black male teachers only make up 2% of all teachers in the U.S. So we figured, you know what, we need to get our voice out there. We need to get our stories out there. And we came to Crux Media with this idea. They gave us the green light, and we have been at it for about 6 weeks strong. This week, episode 6 came out called They Call Me Mr. Emotional. So we described and we discussed how emotions play a part in a big role in how male teachers operate in the school building, how male teachers connect with their students, how we just are able to be effective in the classroom. You know, we opened up, got a little vulnerable, a couple of brothers shed some tears. It was very touching. So I strongly suggest, and we had a special guest, Dr. Avery Kinley from the Clayton County Public School System came and joined us. It was very informative. It was very refreshing. And again, if you have not touched or talked about it or seen it or been there, we haven't gone live yet, but we got our episodes out there to listen to, man. So if you know a teacher, if you know a man, if you're just interested about it, man, y'all tap in. Every Monday episodes drop.
Yeah, man, it's a very dope episode. I could relate to a lot to it, being a male teacher myself, especially a Black male teacher myself. It definitely, today's the episode that dropped on Monday was really good. But then again, all your episodes are good.
Again, shouts out to the Crux Media crew for their info, their insight, and helping us shape the show. Yoshi, we're just talking about a lot more goes into podcasting. We would not have made it this far if it wasn't for the guidance of a lot of people and the support for a lot of people. So we definitely want to give props where props is due to the whole Crux Media family.
Yeah, shouts out to Crux Media. Now, in Key's absence, we'll talk about because if she were here, we would give her the floor. Key every month does on the first Wednesday in the month. She drops her intentions and basically her affirmations episode, and that dropped today. And that drops today. I haven't listened to it because I just got my alert. Actually, I got my alert at midnight, but I haven't gotten to it yet. So as soon as we get off, I'm going to listen to it. But she's talking about April intentions today. I suggest as soon as you turn us off, go ahead and grab you some April intentions from my Come Speak with Key podcast. All right, man. You know what time it is? It's time for the Weatherman Muffins. What's happening? Go ahead, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your man Weatherman Muffins in the building. You know you're looking forward to this weather report. You know you looked outside. I was like, how all that happening? Let me tell you what's happening outside the window. It's raining. It's a lot of rain. It's a whole heap of rain. Matter of fact, I saw a news clip. It was a tornado somewhere in South Carolina, bro. I had to go to the prayer warriors for y'all people, man. So yeah, be careful. They're predicting severe weather throughout the week. In the weekend, so I feel sorry for those of you whose cookouts got planned, who planned cookouts, and you had to go ahead and put them ribs back on ice. Don't worry, give it till about Saturday. That's when they're planning everything. It's gonna clear on up. So put the heinies back in the cooler one more time. Don't drink them all, and I promise you, this weekend the weather will clear up. But until then, I'm feeling for you guys.
I can't stand the rain.
Make sure that you button up. Protect the curls. We taking it old school, man. Forget Missy. This is Ann Peebles right here. How many of y'all know about that? Come on, sing to him, man.
You remember.
Come on now, boy. I got you last.
Speed this shit up. This shit too goddamn slow. That ain't no vibe.
I don't know who violated you last night, but we got a show to do, man.
All right, let's get into.
Ain't nobody dancing like that nowadays, bro.
You ain't never taken back the Ann people. See,
you wood floor and sand on the floor dancing.
No, I'm dancing in my linen suits.
Challenge.
Let's go ahead and get into the news, man. I ain't fooling with y'all. Now, the news is brought to us by Sensual Soul Elixirs. Visit mysensualsoul.com for your healthy elixir. They have amazing flavors such as Unbothered, which is turmeric, ginger, macana, rashi mushroom, and ashwagandha. And Ronota. And this combination helps protect the immune system, regulates your mood, and supports fast relief and recovery. And don't forget, don't get me started on that sensual. All I have to say is it contains several aphrodisiac herbs, which is sure to help make you unwind, put you in the mood, and get your blood flowing. So visit mysensualsoul.com, where they help you start healing from the inside out. Jeff, story number 1.
Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? Again, this Weatherman Muffins, now Anchorman Muffins, standing in for our girl Key. Yo, let me ask you a question, man. What's the biggest lie you ever told to get off of work? E, what's the biggest lie you ever told to get off of work, bro?
Don't lie to get out of work.
Yo,
I like working.
Yo, what's the biggest lie you ever told to get out of work?
Me?
No, one of y'all Yoshis. It's 2 of y'all.
Okay. Oh yeah, Yoshi girl. Go Yoshi girl. You guess. You go first.
I'm pretty reliable, so I don't lie to get out of work. I normally just take my time off.
Okay.
We good people over here.
Sorry, I'm a square.
The biggest lie I told to get off work is I had a seizure.
Oh, son.
Why would you lie about something like that?
Oh, son. Wait, before we get to that, let's jump into this news story.
Because it's happened before, and he stayed at work.
It happened. So look, the story goes, this Georgia woman was just charged for faking a pregnancy to get paid time off. Sometimes people lie and say they're sick to skip work, but a Georgia woman named Robin Folsom went one big step further when she faked the pregnancy in order to get 7 weeks of paid time off. And it wasn't, this is the funny thing, it wasn't even the first time she lied about giving birth. She got a bunch of fake kids. Now she's
Damn.
facing 3 counts of making false statements and 1 count of identity fraud. When the employer first sent this case to them, they said it had to be a misunderstanding and they couldn't believe it. But according to a news release sent out by the Georgia Office of Inspector Generals, Folsom 43 told elaborate lies about her pregnancy while working as the director. What's she working as? The director of external affairs at Georgia Vocational Rehabilitation Agency. She informed the agency about her pregnancy in late 2020 and claimed to give birth in May 2021. But Folsom's colleagues grew suspicious. Though Folsom had a baby bump, one of her colleagues noticed something wasn't quite right about it. What did they say was wrong with the baby bump? They said
she had that Beyonce. Oh Lord. She had that Beyonce baby bump.
Not about to have a beehive on us. Not about to stick the beehive on us. We're gonna skip past that one.
Yeah.
So they said the lower portion of Folsom's stomach came away from her body, and people believe she wore a fake pregnant stomach. Let's see. So Folsom appeared to be primarily motivated by paid time off after she gave birth on May 2021. This is the man's name. A man named Brand Otamit. I don't even know how to say that last name. Something African. She good and pasty white, and all of a sudden she got an African baby daddy. Email leaders at her agency claims to be the father of Folsom's newborn. He said that Folsom's doctor had mandated several weeks of rest following the delivery. So this is where she gets in trouble for identity fraud because apparently that guy doesn't even exist.
Yeah. So what did she give birth to?
It doesn't say.
I think she gave birth to COVID. She gave birth to COVID.
Yo, what you think? What you think of that foolishness?
First of all, I'm trying to figure out why you 43 years old and still lying like you 12. And then, okay, so me as a nurse, when you go out for FMLA for having a baby, when you come back to work, you have to produce a whole birth certificate. How?
Houseway.
Oh, son. So, and see, the funny thing is, they said this isn't the first time that she did this. The article says she claimed to give birth in July 2020 as well, and in August 2021, just 3 months after the first birth. So apparently, she gave birth.
She gave birth to COVID and the Delta variant.
What? But it's just I'm gonna tell you how this is some dumbass shit and how people just be like, hey, I can do this shit and get away with it. Right. Well, first off, the people that she work for are dumbasses because how she just gave birth and then 3 months later she giving birth again?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say she told them she was pregnant and maybe she told them she had a miscarriage. Because there's no way they thought that she had a whole baby within 3 months of her delivering the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's the first lie. Here's the first lie. Okay. You 43. Ain't no way in here you giving birth to that many damn kids.
Yo, I think the real first lie was she told herself that she had good eggs. The eggs are spoiled.
Now hold on. I think I still might have some semi-good eggs. You might could scramble them up a little bit. I'm 45.
That's different. That's black girl magic. Black girl magic is different.
Okay. All right. Give me that.
Okay. You got that.
My eggs preserved well.
Yeah. There it is. Black
it's something about the melody. Carrying eggs is terrible.
Yeah, black women got the good refrigerators.
And they was eating spoiled meat back in the day.
So let me ask you this: nobody ever asked this lady, like, show us a picture of the baby. Nobody ever had her baby shower. Nobody ever touched her stomach.
So
I ain't never seen white people have baby showers.
In the article, it says that she produced baby pictures, but they were all fake. Because what got her caught is all the baby pictures were babies of a different color or different skin tone. So none of them were
Oh, I get it. So
They
she
was
just
the African man, baby.
She was Googling.
so she just dumb as fuck,
Yeah,
basically.
She had a
she
she had
found
a
some little
Google
mixed
baby.
baby. She found a mixed. She got a Google baby.
you go find that one stock photo. It was like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right.
use
She
this.
found a mixed baby online, and she was like, "Oh, he looked like he could be me and what's the little African man name?"
Yeah, but there's one picture that every mother should have, or I wouldn't say every mother, but a lot of mothers have.
Right, holding her baby right immediately after birth.
Immediately after birth. That's
Right.
the picture.
And the sonogram pictures.
And the
Yeah.
sonogram pictures.
Yeah,
Well,
sonograms.
you
Definitely
know, you can make a
sonograms.
sonogram picture
Yeah,
online.
yeah, you can make that up. But that picture of you holding that baby for the first time,
You can't make that.
right
up.
after, you can't make that up. Like all the Photoshop in the world can't help that. So anyway, let's go on to the next one, Jeff.
Next story. Woman explains how to pronounce her pretty name as everyone gets it wrong. Yosh, Eve, how many times people get y'all name wrong?
All the fucking time.
All the time.
All the goddamn time.
Eve, how many times people get your name wrong, bro?
Daily. I answer the phone every day and say my name every day.
So
And they still
check this out.
butcher it.
Check this out. A woman with a unique name says nobody ever knows how to correctly pronounce it, so she made a video for her followers on social media that explains how to say it. A woman has taken to TikTok to explain how to pronounce her pretty name as everyone gets it wrong. I'm going to spell the name out first because I'm about to butcher this name first. This is her first name. Listen to how you spell it. A-B-C-D-E. That's her first name.
FGH-I-JK
Was her parents?
elemental P.
No, I got to get to the rest of it. So whatever that first stem is, Elaine
After
Sutton said she can see how people get confused as not many people are named after the 5 letters of the alphabet. Nobody's named after the 5 letters of the alphabet.
Nobody's
said that
named after the last 5 letters after the alphabet.
No. Look, so she said that people go with obesity, Ab City, or just call her alphabet. But now she's corrected them as all of those are wrong. Okay, whatever her name is, said that her name is pronounced Absidy. A-B-S-D-Y.
I don't
How do you
I don't
get
practice
that
that.
A-B-B-C-E?
Yoshi,
I don't
Absidy.
practice that. Ain't that a practice?
I just said that.
abstinence.
Women be practicing abstinence.
Okay, okay, explain
When
it
they
to me.
detoxing, they be detoxing.
A-B-C-D-E. How does that sound like Absidy?
Abstinence. I can
No,
see
that just sounds
Ab,
like
ab would be AB. S is just S. And D-E. Absidy.
No,
Absidy.
it makes sense when you say
It didn't make
it does
sense
make
any
sense.
other way to me.
I mean, yeah, but like if I was to look at it, I would say like abracadabra. Like I'd be,
son.
and I'm a damn English teacher, so
Oh, you can say it.
I'd be damn. Because
That's Miss Sutton.
but here's the thing by English rules or whatever, the CD followed by the E doesn't actually make that pronunciation. So I
Yes.
think that
it doesn't. But-
It makes the
like,
K sound like
according to phonics, like it just doesn't do that.
But
So-
according to us,
According to say it to niggas. Say it.
you can pronounce it any
because
damn way you want.
we will spell Alexis like the car Alexis.
That girl look like a Buick.
Ain't that how you spell it?
N-
I ain't named my baby after no car.
Yo,
Sorry.
so wait. Here goes some of the comments on the video. It says one person said, "Was it your parents that went viral when they named you that? I remember that a long time ago." A second wrote, "No way there's actually someone with this name. I read about it years ago. Cool band." Then another person says, "Okay, it's actually a pretty name." Other one says that you're unique, but nobody needs to be that damn unique.
We need to
Yeah,
post
that's a
that on
fact.
we need to put that over the key. Post that on the social media
But
page.
you know they be having weird names like this. Like real talk, there's actual court cases in Detroit because somebody named their kid number 9 bus route.
Get the flip out of here.
Word of mother, yo. I tell you no lie, yo. You
Number
you
9
Google
bus route.
number 9 bus route. Then Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. That was another one.
That's all one name.
Yes, that was one person's name.
Didn't they have a football player said, "I'm the greatest"? Was his name or something like that?
It was like I'm the coldest, something like that. I know what you're talking about, but
It was
to
the coldest
Well,
ever.
yeah, but he probably changed his name like Ron Artest. You know what I'm saying? Ron Artest is Meta World Peace. Okay.
All right. Now that we've abracadabra the situation, let's make this one disappear and go on to the next.
Wait a minute.
I gotta change my name too.
So let me tell you how we can go left with names. So I worked in a prison for almost 14 years.
Mhm.
I had actual twins in my prison. Tell me what this spells. LEMONJELLO. What does that spell?
Lemon Jello.
Jello?
What does ORANJELLO spell?
Orange Jello.
Orange Jello.
Right. Their names were Lamangelo and
Get the fuck-
Orangelo.
Well, that's why the both of them.
That's why they was in
Jello.
orange.
Lamangelo?
Lamangelo, and Orangelo.
That's
Like,
worse.
They was locked up for stealing names.
So is that worse than ABCDE?
That's what.
Okay.
That's.
Oh,
That's.
that's
I
a
think
thousand
A,
times
B,
worse.
C, D, E. At least they were trying to be creative. These two people were like,
I bet you they didn't even like Jello.
I
I'm
bet
about to
your mama
change.
look
I'm
like
about to
Chris.
change my name. I'm gonna change my name to Bacon, Egg, and Cheese.
Bacon,
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 egg,
Nigga
and
cheese.
how you
Bacon,
gonna
Egg, and
spell?
Cheese. One word.
How you gonna
One
spell it?
word.
B.
Bacon with a K.
I can't
Cheese with a
spell.
C.
You gonna ask me hard questions in the morning. I don't fucking spell. Bacon, egg, and cheese. However you want it. But it ain't gonna be N. There's gonna be an N. It has to be a big ass N. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Wait. You know what the one that always gets me is the names with the apostrophe, because doesn't apostrophe mean you're missing a letter?
Yes.
Nah, it means imply the sound.
No,
No, it's
bro.
like
that
it's like
apostrophe
D,
means
it's
you're
like
missing a letter.
D'Angelo, like D apostrophe Angelo.
So that apostrophe means there's a letter missing there. So it's like D E. Okay, maybe I'm thinking too much.
So
Yeah.
it
might
could
be.
be D'Angelo or it could be D'Angelo. Make up your own sound. Apostrophe.
Apostrophe makes up your own sound. Jeff, get into the third one. There's another animal that has this. There's another bout of animal cruelty here.
Oh God, this one hurts my heart because this one comes from the great place of Long Island, New York, Ebe.
Only in New
Is it
Long
about
Island.
filet mignon?
Pretty
And
close.
lobster tails?
They talking about seals. Police detain a wayward seal that initially evaded capture. The Southampton Town Police Department of Long Island, New York, apprehended a wayward seal that initially evaded capture. The seal was captured Sunday morning after police received a call about a loose seal that was roaming a parking lot of a beverage store. So you got liquor, you got a seal, and you got the police. That sums up Long Island.
That sounds like a cover up for they was chasing a black crackhead.
What you about to say, Yoshi?
So I don't know my facts on seals, but
Right.
how long can a seal live outside of water?
I don't
Oh, no,
think
they good out of water. They
That's
good
what
out
these
of
are
water
beverage
because they
store
hold
for?
their breath. Nah, they hold their breath underwater. So
Oh,
they
oh,
can't stay in the
They're
water for a
mammals,
long
they're
period
land
of time.
animals.
So they are viable off,
Yeah, okay.
for long periods of time.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't need
I was
water.
like, so did
I
he
know that.
just come from the shore and just roll up on this store? I wasn't understanding.
He wanted some cold water.
See, I bet you any amount of money, some rich, I'm not gonna say what color person had that as a pet that they got their PPP loan. They made like SeaWorld in their backyard.
Oh, so hold on. So the mammal identified as a juvenile harbor seal fled southwest toward the Budget Host Inn after police arrived.
You said the seal name was Juvie?
No, man. I guess it's
400 degree Juvie.
No, it's the type of seal. It's a juvenile
I heard
harbor
you had the
seal.
line of Jabot jeans, huh?
You tried to catch me at the liquor store.
I was running from them people, huh?
They done run you hot.
Oh, bro.
Wanna run ya?
Oh, bro. What makes it even worse is you gotta see this picture of the seal laying in
Oh,
the
good
street next to the
Lord.
cop car, bro.
It was
Oh,
posing. It was posing. It was stunting on the police because you can't hold me.
You can't.
Man, listen, I know our fans be rocking with us, but sometimes some of this shit just be ignorant as hell.
bro.
But you know what this remind me of?
What's
What?
that?
Who saw the last episode of Snowfall?
I did.
Okay, remember when
Oh, with the tiger?
the tiger got out and he was walking down the street?
Yeah, the tiger got loose.
Yeah,
It was just chilling on the block.
Now, I do-
also, and then saw him walking down the street, mouth full of blood. He just like, I'm chilling.
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't
Yeah.
bothering nobody. Now, what I will say is, and it's a little sidebar from our story. I was a little disappointed in the people that wrote the show, because how the hell did he get out the goddamn cage?
Right.
Who's going to
It
shoot
was
it?
on the cage. How did he get out? The tiger, we never saw them let the tiger out the cage.
Right. So
You
how
gonna
did he get
question him
out?
as a tiger?
I'm not questioning. I'm just saying, like, I wanted to at least be real. Like, he
Yeah. And then he stayed in the backyard long enough for Franklin to come back with the other dudes.
with the other dudes for him to jump on them.
And then he decided, well, now I'm gonna go out.
Now I'm gonna go walk the streets. I'm full, so I'm gonna go walk the streets
I
now.
was like, what is this boo? Yeah.
Yeah, like I usually ride with Snowfall. They ain't going over the edge, but they went over the edge on this one, man.
That one was a bit unbelievable.
All right. But speaking of the edge, you know what it's time for? And it is time for weird news.
That damn graphic scared me, bro. That music ain't good.
I gotta change the music.
No. I'm nervous now. You know
He's
what?
making him spooky.
Well, all right. So Yoshi girl. Basically, these are stories I find on the internet that are completely weird and usually in a sexual nature. Let's just call it what it is. And
It's always in the UK.
and it's somehow always in another country, apparently.
Or Florida.
Or Florida. So, and this is not one of the stories that anybody sees. I'm the only one that knows what story is about to happen because I like the initial reactions of people when we say the headline. So the headline of my first story, and here's what I did. I wanted to get the people going too. So headline of the first one. Woman sues ex-boyfriend after his abnormally long penis stretched her vagina.
Hold up.
Bruh.
Ain't there like a whole separate fetish section on the internet there?
Those about to get some people canceled. Those about to get some people canceled.
All right, Sindel Magina, 29. She claims that she will have to fork out 8,000 euros for reconstructive surgery after getting intimate with Mugov Karima.
They from Africa.
Yes.
The woman is suing her boyfriend after his abnormally long penis allegedly outstretched her vagina. Miguela, 29, is planning to undergo surgery after getting intimate with Karuma, who's 37. But she says she wants Karuma to pay the whopping 150 euros cost, and it's reportedly taking him to court. From Silindale of Harare, Zimbabwe, told the Zimbabwe Mail that her private parts were tight before she met her ex in 2016. She says she fell in love even though he was allegedly married at the time. However, she ended the relationship this May after Karuma is alleged to have stretched her vagina. It's currently unclear. It's currently unclear how large Selinde alleges her ex's penis is. The woman will reportedly ask court through her lawyers, Dakari Masudu and partners, to force Karima Kurima to pay for reconstructive surgery of her vagina in South Africa.
Yo, I can fix that shit for like $80. Yo, all she needed is a Kegel ball.
They started having sex in 2016.
Yes.
So
well,
they
didn't.
break up?
They broke up. I think they broke up in 2018, and now she wants him to pay now.
Because the white man couldn't feel her walls.
That's exactly what it is. She went to another man and he fell in.
Shit. I'm telling yo, all she needs is a Kegel ball.
A Kegel ball.
Apparently, she needs a medicine ball because apparently it's stretched wide in there.
I'm pretty sure they come in different sizes. But for $80, you could get a Kegel ball and
you think she
bring your shit back.
She gonna need a bowling ball.
She gonna need a bowling ball.
Yeah, what's the Kegel ball gonna do?
It's gonna help flex.
It is broke. It's broke.
You know what? She
it was broke from the rip.
She might be the only woman to complain about that.
She might be.
Yeah, might be.
She might.
That's a 101. She need to go in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Hey, you think my boy misjudged anything back there? You think he breaks muscles?
Hell no. I think he ain't give a fuck. I'm gonna bottom this bitch out. That's what he did.
Come here,
bottom
get
ass
it.
out.
What you about to say, Yoshi?
She had sex with him for 2 years. Let me tell you something. If you scared of it or you think it's gonna cause you some harm or things ain't gonna be back right after the first time, well, I'll say this: after the disrobing, leading into it on the first time, you're gonna be like, "All right, player, I didn't know you was rolling like that, so I'm gonna just put my clothes on and go on back home and stay in my lane because apparently I wasn't set up for this tonight." So you done went back for 2 years after the girlfriend. You stuck with that.
Yeah, that's what I think.
She went and found herself one of these. Bully that.
I like that song. What's that song?
That's the bedroom bully.
Yeah.
He bedroom bully.
Yes, he bedroom bullied her little Caucasian ass.
Stretch it out.
What's that song, Envy?
As bedroom bully by Shabba Ranks. Shout out to Shabba.
Shabba.
He got bottomed out, and now she's a pit. Her license plate should be pit balls.
Why?
All right. Last story. A woman says her boyfriend is a roller coaster and claims to have kids with it.
No.
What?
No.
Kind of stupid shit.
Don't you finish this. Let's stick this right here. So when you mean roller coaster, you mean an actual theme park ride.
Gael Angel, who is sexually attracted to objects, says after she met the Skyscream roller coaster at a German theme park, she finally understood what real love really meant.
My head hurts.
It must be for women. It's a roller coaster for women because each seat has a dildo on it.
This 43-year-old
I believe. I'm sorry.
Claims to be in a relationship with the roller coaster.
Hold on. What's with these bitches being 43?
Oh, I'm just telling you what it is. Gael Angel from France says she shares kids with the theme park attraction. Angel says she's been sexually attracted to objects since her teens, and as an adult, she's become fascinated with roller coasters. When she was 38, the artist found herself developing a strong romantic bond with the German ride. She became fixated on the Skyscream roller coaster at Holiday Park in Haschloch, Rheinland-Pfalz, a state in the country's southwest. Her attraction to the Skyscream is so strong that Gael believes it's true love. You could say that I'm sexually drawn to roller coasters, but since I met Skyscream roller coaster, I understood what true love really is, Gael said. I spend every moment dreaming of a carnal and fusion relationship with it. Gael admits that when it comes to dating humans, she's never had much luck. However, she's had 3 serious relationships in the past. The artist said I will not philosophize on these relationships that ruined my life, but it's only suffering my physical and moral. The men I dated had a lot of issues with alcohol, and it's very hard time for me. But the sky scream, I feel completely confident.
Okay.
Sadly, meeting with her roller coaster boyfriend is not an easy task for Gael, and she has to, and as she is also unable to have any kind of sexual relationship with the ride. Instead, the artist collects objects that represent him as a reminder of her bond and calls them her kids.
The roller coaster cheating. The roller coaster cheating like a motherfucker.
Bruh.
The roller coaster get mad ass daily.
Bro. Says,
Listen,
she need to get with old boy from the last weird news story and go ahead and get that thing stretched out one time and just leave it there, because there's no way you're telling me you're in love with a roller coaster, bro.
Hey, listen, and she has kids with him,
bro.
Hey, T-Pain was in love with his stripper.
It's not the same thing.
That's not an inanimate
What you
object.
mean? That some of them be roller coasters.
Yes.
Well, in all fairness, the ride is called the Sky Screen.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
It might be that lit.
Good way to reel it back in, but it don't explain her having kids. What's she giving birth to? A Buick? What's up? You seen the roller coaster ride?
So she probably first cousins with the first young lady we talked about with all of these little fictitious babies that she reporting that she is. They gotta be related some kind.
So again, the both of them.
Where is this amusement park? I want to go there.
It's in Germany. It's in Germany.
I'm going to find this ride.
Listen to me. You go right there to
you have the ride cheat. You're gonna have the ride cheat on
I want to see what all the is about.
Nah, you doesn't mean you
Just go to Six Flags and get on the slingshot.
Yeah, go to Carowinds or something like that. Deal with one of them local dudes before you get in a really long-term relationship.
Or if you got a rose, take your rose on a roller coaster with you.
Take my rose. Oh, there you go.
You be straight. It don't matter what ride it is. It could be a kiddie roller coaster. It's gonna be the Scream Machine today.
That's right. The Sky Scream today.
You imagine getting in the seat behind that? Hey man, what's wrong with this seat? Why the seat wet?
Why the seat?
Why is the seat wet?
I mean, she gotta look like a whole weirdo on that ride. Like kissing it and talking to it. I don't know.
It's a television show about this shit.
Is it really?
Yeah, it come on one of them. I don't know, one of them funny channels women be watching.
Show or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yes,
the one I saw
seen
was
a
with
dude.
the elite couch cushions.
Nah, I seen a dude who was in love with his car. So he would literally go outside in his parking lot, get up underneath his car, and beat his meat.
What?
And that was his sexual encounter with his car. Yeah, I don't make this up. It's on TV.
Man, listen, bro. Now, my last story.
There's more.
Wait, my last story I was gonna do. Young Big Kid Envy sent it to me last night.
Yo, you got it.
But I can't do it. I'm just gonna give the headline of it. I can't do it because the video is crazy. And I was gonna try to do the video, and I couldn't find the article or anywhere on the internet, but it is on the spiritual world. I don't mean to give anybody no shout outs because they didn't pay us. But it says entitled Spanish Man Claims He's Been Raped by Demons, sets up a hidden camera in his room because he's been waking up in pain.
No. I draw the line of demons.
It's crazy. Nope. It's crazy. It looked like he was just in his room twerking. I want to know who drugged the blanket off him.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
No.
It was real cinematic.
Jeff, I just sent it to you. And I just
I'm telling you, it's crazy. You gotta watch it.
Check your phone.
You know that shit remind me of
and at Nurse Petty, check your phone because I just sent it to you too.
Bruh.
Yo, you got it. It remind me of
Are you
scary
watching it?
movie. Scary movie where she was getting fucked by the ghost.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Did you? Are you watching it? Yo,
I could be wrong,
No,
but wasn't there a
not
dog in
yet.
the video too?
Hold on. I ain't got my headphones on. Give me a second to
There's a
recuperate.
there is a dog in the bed next to him.
The dog was unfazed.
Are you watching
Hey, yo,
it?
but
Yeah,
And-
because
and-
he been in
hold
there.
up. But
Yo.
what's crazy
Yo.
is that there was no foreplay.
Yo.
Took the blanket off, put my man to the side and took him to Pound Town. But how he's physically injured by dry humping because his pants never
Came down.
So, couple things that come to mind here. First and foremost, y'all niggas nasty. That's the first thing. Second thing, I want to know what kind of dog he got because that dog was sitting there chilling the entire time.
Yo, listen.
dog like, yo, this nigga's a fool.
He do this on a regular.
The positions that demon put him in. You hear me?
Yeah,
Like
my-
at one point, I think his eyes was open. Like
Oh,
for all of that, how you? What? Now here's my issue with it, and it's the reason why we didn't show the video or nothing. Is
succumb to the clap,
yeah,
the
Like,
ungodly claps.
you had to set up a camera to figure out what was happening. The positions that you were in, you had to wake up at some point.
He was
Just-
holding on to that dresser. He was holding on to the headboard.
He was holding on to this damn pillow. Like
whoever that demon is, whatever that demon is, like it rough.
That was the demon of only
Different.
demon was him.
Oh, God, bro.
I
He
want to know.
enjoyed every fucking minute of that.
Oh, this is not right.
Mental health.
Yes,
He's a motherfucker.
Mental,
mental health is a motherfucker.
mental
Like
health is real.
It's so very real.
and it almost looks like he's moved. Like we know he's moving himself, but it is. I'm like, well, how did he hold his balance in that position? Like that's
Yo, he was twerking.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I can't unsee this now. Thank you. Thank you. I can't unsee this. Like I gotta go in the next room and I'm playing with my kid and I'll be thinking, how did he do that?
It's like
Yo, it was. Somebody should have used the fucking holy water on.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Yoshi, you didn't watch the whole thing. You just was like, I can't. I'm not doing this.
I don't know where you sent it to, so I'm over here.
Hold on, I got you.
I'm looking to at everything, and I'm just like, look,
Hold on, let me go ahead and.
why does demons
Pathetic.
don't never come to all these single women in the middle of the night and blow their
Nurse
back
Petty.
out? Pretty,
Oh, that's the cat.
pretty.
It's pretty. I'm sorry, pretty. I'm sorry.
That's a cat
Okay.
or something.
Try it now.
You sent it to.
Yeah. Yes, I don't deleted the video, man.
I sent
Send
it
it,
to Instagram.
Yo, my man put his own hands behind his back.
bruh. I
Yeah.
can't with this guy. I can't with this, bruh.
Yo,
Y'all nasty.
Did you get it?
how we nasty?
Y'all
This
nasty.
nigga's nasty.
Y'all nasty for real.
Why was his hands always behind his back?
Who
He was
moved
getting-
the blanket? That's what I want to know. Who moved the blanket?
The cinematic. Yo, it's like one of them Nigerian movies, yo, the cinematics.
See,
The
stop.
cinematics.
Stop.
Yeah, she said, "Ooh."
Oh my
Yo,
God!
He gonna start twerking. He went to Pound Town.
He got his hands behind his back. Oh my God!
Stop.
Oh
Stop.
my God, Rod!
He took himself to Pound Town.
So this only further proves. So he needs to holler at the girl who's in love with the roller coaster. They need to go scoop up old girl faking the pregnancies, go see my man who's stretching it out, and work something out.
So maybe my man that was stretching people out was really his spirit that stretched this woman out. And that same spirit invaded my man's drawers.
His shorts are still up. Is the spirit going through the clothes?
That was the freakiest dry humping I've ever seen in my life by a ghost.
The spirit going through.
Did the spirit go through the clothes?
The spirit went through the clothes. Apparently.
Oh,
it permeated.
And wait, I'm gonna take it back. E. So does that mean his relationship was mutually beneficial?
Shout out to Key. Shout out to Key.
It was not mutually beneficial.
It was.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
My God. That was an entanglement.
Hey, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna post. We're not gonna show it on the show, but we'll post it on our Instagram. Eggs, grits, ignorance.
Don't even do that to them people. Don't even do that to them people. I will never be the same.
You'll never be the same.
Yeah, my eyes are filthy. They're just full of sin now, and I need to go to church.
We gotta go to church. I'm calling all the prayer warriors.
You need to say a prayer before we get up out of here. Know what it is?
Oh Lord, I just say 3, 4 Our Fathers, Lord.
There you go. We got a little song.
Father, Heavenly Father, we call on you today.
Oh,
call on you today.
Go on down to Mexico and
remove these evil spirits.
Lord, Father, we are sorry for the ignorance this morning.
We don't want no devils in this house. We want the Lord.
Never could have made
Forgive us.
Man, all right. Let's go, man. It's 6:52.
Go to work.
People gotta go to work. I know Jeff don't gotta go to work, but I gotta go to work. Goddamn. Yoshi girl, man, tell them how they can find you and your podcast and the link.
You can catch us on IG and Facebook. Just Google the VARY Necessary Podcast. Send us an email at theverynecessarypodcast@gmail.com. Catch us every Wednesday.
All right, Jeff.
Media.
All right, Jeff, how can they find you?
Y'all can find me in the prayer position, begging for forgiveness tonight.
Arms behind your back.
I'm standing in the gap for the entire show today.
Arms behind your back.
And balancing this.
What they call it? Prayer pose.
Yo, man, look at your boys. Hey, man, y'all find me on Instagram, Facebook, man.
Hey, Evie, how can they find you, bro? Oh, Yoshi was praying just now. Y'all gotta. It ain't right. Go ahead. You find you.
Yo, you can catch me Friday.
On Friday's episode, catch you on Friday's episode.
Hey, just in case y'all wouldn't know, that was Eve that pulled the covers back.
That was Eve.
I recorded it. I'm guilty.
All right. First off, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Crux Media Group. Hit them up at Crux Media Group LLC at gmail.com. Sensual Soul Elixirs, you can hit them up at mysensualsoul.com. Unfiltered at unfilteredforever.com. Oh my God. And Cairo Sense, make sure you catch them. You heard the number before. You can catch me at Yoshi in the Building on Instagram, at I am Coach E on Twitter, and Yoshi English on Facebook, and on Snapchat, I am the Ninth Wonder. And you can catch me on the Relationship Status Podcast every Monday and Wednesday on all social media platforms. Man, until Friday, y'all, for everybody, including my girl Key, we miss you. Till next time, we out. Peace.
Go to church.
These nuts. Got him.
What's important to me? Making sure my family is well taken care of, my home secure, and not overpaying for necessities like home insurance and car insurance. My South Carolina Farm Bureau agent, Grant Williams, not only ensured I had the correct coverage, but he combed through my policy and removed anything I didn't need, which turned into savings for me. He's professional, very knowledgeable, and a pleasure to work with. Grant not only took care of my home and car insurance needs, but more importantly, educated me about life insurance and set me up with a policy that's affordable and earns cash value, which allows me to use the money from the policy while I'm still alive. Most people put life insurance off until it's too late or too expensive, and Grant helped me make the adult decision. Call him today at 803-995-8484.
If my dad can't save you money on your car insurance, he doesn't even want your business.